You're gonna pour it? Oh, you're gonna do the pour cam. Jared used to do the pour cam. What happened to Jared's pour cam?
Yeah.
Well,
it's maybe it's
my phones are poor.
Oh.
So I decided not to implement that
Gotcha.
with my garbage phones.
Gotcha.
I didn't realize that was your cam, Nick. I thought there was another person joining us, but it could have been your dick we were seeing.
Yeah, we saw his dick. He's trying to up the production budget of these beer videos.
Shit.
Yeah.
And not only that, well, just basically
frosty
using
glass.
stuff that I've already got.
All right. Welcome to the Couch Co-op. This is the podcast where we drink a beer, talk about the beer, and tell you if you should drink the beer or not. I'm Ian. There's Jared, Nick, and John. And Nick, what beer are we drinking? Where'd you find this one?
Found it at H Mart on 99W. I've never had this before, but I went in there recently, and it seemed like there was a lot of so H Mart is an Asian market, and it seems like they kind of more specialize in kind of more Eastern Asian type fare, but I went in there and I noticed there was a lot of Indian and just basically kind of like the Himalayan area. Like they had some beers from that area, so I was kind of super intrigued. One of them that I picked up, I've had before. I've had it at an Indian restaurant before, but some of these other ones were new to me, so I just thought it'd be kind of a fun experiment to grab some of these bottles and disperse them amongst the couch and see what we all think of
Oh, you
them.
bought these yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. Thank you. I thought you
Yeah.
just got
Yeah,
them
thanks,
from
Nick.
I thought you picked them up for cheap at somewhere else
At
that I'm
the-
not sure I should disclose.
No, all the other beer
At
got
the
free.
new work?
All the other beer was like free, I think.
Yeah, the major
light beer.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the Heineken and the Corona, which
But these
that was
were
all stuff from free. Yeah, these tall beers were
Oh, wow.
just
purpose
H-Mart
built
buys.
for the Couch Co-op.
Mhm,
Hop.
absolutely.
Shit,
Yeah,
am I gonna have to install a toilet for you too?
Total Wine used to carry it. Anyway, let's pop it.
Popping.
I like that it's called Super Premium.
It smells like beer.
7%.
Whoa. That's different.
Uh-oh, that's always
Wow.
Different good?
It's not different. I don't mean in a bad way.
That's good.
good. Oh, it fills the mug.
Yeah, I'm still working on my pour here. I poured a little rough. Get some of that carbonation out of there.
Wow.
It smells
I've never-
good.
I've never
Very
tasted something like this.
fragrant.
It's kind of got a German thing going on,
Mm.
I think. Its rating on Untapped is not very great.
Well, obviously, Untapped is just bias.
Clearly.
Makes me think of that coriander flavor.
Yeah, that was kind of something I
Like,
just picked up on.
Heavily.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got a little over 1,200 votes at about 3.25 rating. I guess it's slightly positive.
Yeah,
Yolksome.
I don't know what to think yet.
Yolksome.
I just kind of had the bottom of my bottle while my suds settle down.
It's out of India. Namchi, Sikkim, India. See if I can.
Does anyone have the copy pulled up?
Well, there's no Wikipedia on it per se.
Yeah. I imagine it might be a not as easy find. And
there's I found the brewery. Will it be in English?
I pulled up Total Wine's description, the product highlights. Flavor is a sweet, grainy malt. Hay. Have you guys ever seen a beer description as hay?
yeah,
Hey.
Mild grassy hops, vague apple juice, finishes semi-sweet and lightly grassy, much like an adjunct lager.
So this was founded by a Bollywood actor. I don't know. I'm not even going to try and butcher his name.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to drink. It's not harsh in any way. It's just very floral and has a very strong, kind of a herbal flavor to it, I'd say. After it's on your tongue for a while,
Man,
it's pretty easy going.
Oh, there it is. Come back.
Hmm.
Let's see what the website says about it. It says it's 6.64% alcohol by volume, not 7. That's a totally different... Oh, it's called something else. In
India, of course, yeah.
In India, it's like Dansberg 16,000 super premium beer.
It's imported by Premium Beverages out of Linwood. I don't know if that would help anything.
Interesting.
If we looked up a premium beverage.
Never mind. No, it's not. They didn't take me to the right website.
Oh.
Sweet.
So super premium, just an advertising thing, or is that an actual thing in beer?
I don't think it's a thing. Over there, I think it is. I don't think it is here. I think over here it means more alcohol. Interesting.
Premium.
Very interesting. That doesn't really say anything about it. It says it has 0 grams of fat.
Thank God.
I don't know if I believe
Give me
that.
more.
I don't know if I believe that, but...
Saturated or polyunsaturated or...
Yeah. No, doesn't say any of that. Launched in 2018.
Wow.
Here it says exported to California and Washington. That's all it says.
And that's it. Huh. Interesting.
Whatever that means.
Well, I mean, it's the... of course, they don't have a website. It's still coming soon. It's got the under construction sign, but...
it's kind of buttery.
Premium...
No?
Premium beverages.
Do you get that a little? No?
I kind of get what you mean. It's do you mean like kind of like a mouth feel?
Yeah, kind of.
As well.
Yeah. But kind of buttery, like a...
I've just never seen beer described as having a hay or grassy flavor, because those aren't usually things humans consume.
No, but I have seen that description used for other beers. I'm just trying to think of... I mean, maybe Jared... I mean...
Like wheat beers, or
maybe. God, I'm trying to think. Where have I seen? Maybe even IPAs on some level, but I don't. No. Jared, does that sound familiar to you at all?
No, it doesn't.
I swear I've seen the grassy description when it comes to beer before. I just can't think of the style. I want to say it sounds like it'd be something lighter, kind of more summery, like a summer seasonal type beer. But maybe you're not far off from like a wheat beer, but no, shoot.
Well, I would assume since they're bringing up hay and grassy, they mean some kind of grain, and that's or maybe like,
or maybe the
is there such a thing as a rye beer?
So,
there's rye.
Just looking at this thing from beersmith.com, let's see. These flavors tend to be more pronounced in light flavored beers like wheat beer, Kolsch, Pilsners, Hells, light lagers, and cream ales.
Having drank a bunch of Hells this past December, it has a very kind of German
influence.
It does kind of make me think of a Kolsch. It's like kind of what I was thinking of.
It's like, well, I think more of a Hell, but like it's very like a light wheat beer. Hence the hay, I would guess. Hay, grass. I'm
Yeah.
thinking they mean wheat.
Hey, now.
Yeah, well, grassy flavors include vegetal, plant-like hay, fresh leaves, or aromas
Right.
reminiscent of fresh-cut grass.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Hell's Lager without the hoppiness. I think
So is that good or bad?
What's a Hell's Lager? I haven't heard of that before.
it's the German style lager. You never had a Hell's
But
Lager?
like what like who makes them?
It's a German thing. I mean, there's some craft breweries that do it, but like it's like
Okay.
a German style lager. I don't know what the name means or what. Maybe it's from the place it was created, probably.
In hell.
In hell.
But I mean, like, what kind of is there a brewery that you're drinking them from, or
all over the place. I mean, like in that Advent pack that Dave got me for Christmas, like I would say of the 24 beers, 20 of them were Hell's Lagers.
Helles, that word is it means pale in color.
There you go. Pale lager.
I should look how to actually say that.
Okay.
I've always heard it called Hells, but and some brand it as Hells, like HELL instead of HELLES. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of, just not as hoppy.
What other stuff does this Indian market sell? Well, you say I know you didn't say it was an Indian market,
It's
but
an Asian market. And
Asian
India
market.
is
Yeah,
an
it's
Asian country.
Right, but it's I think it caters more to like kind of like East Asians, like east of India and the Himalayas. Well, and I guess
I mean, China
technically,
is on top of
China
India.
is kind of yeah,
but do they have like Thai stuff? Because Thailand is
Yeah.
considered
Yeah.
Southeast
Yeah,
Asia.
they have all that kind of
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
They've got
Vietnamese.
then
Is
even
it a big ass store?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's decent size.
Well, that's not the other one. The other one's the big ass one, right?
Oh, well, they're both.
About
I
the
mean, they're
same?
both comparable.
All right.
You're thinking of Uwajimaya.
Because I haven't been to H Mart in a long time, but I've been to Ujimaya like a bazillion times.
No, I mean, there's even some Indonesian stuff in there too. Like I've even picked up some stuff
cool.
that would make my grandmother proud.
Huh.
But,
Stupid
maybe
question.
not,
Did
but-
Indonesia used to be referred to as Indochina? Or is that a totally different place?
I want to say I've looked that up before, and I've looked it up, and that knowledge fell out of my head.
Okay.
And I think it probably has something to do with all the beer that I drink.
It's a possibility.
But I want to say
Not the weed.
no, but I'm not positive on that.
Oh, and I just watched a thing, and it's pronounced Helles. Helles beer.
Alice.
I'm going to keep calling it Hells just to piss off Jared.
Well, I think hell in German is like light.
Well, we know where they're going.
It's
It is
Cambodia
really
and
hazy.
Vietnam.
What?
Cambodia and Vietnam.
Yeah, Indochina.
Okay,
Gotcha.
cool. I guessed correctly.
What does Indo mean? Like, what is the... If you're
Well,
saying
if
it's...
you ask Snoop Dogg, he's got an answer.
All right, like it's a front wheel wheelie, Indo, or whatever that fuck.
Nah.
Not of China.
Indo smells like outdo.
Previously of China. I don't know.
I haven't a clue.
Pre-China, post-China.
I do not know.
Oh, it's a intermingling of Indian and Chinese influences. So maybe it's a conglomeration of Indo-India, and because there's also Indo-Chen, so maybe a combination of Indo and Indian and Chinese cultures,
Interesting.
or the span of in between those two countries.
Okay. Interesting.
Because it also includes Cambodia as well. Cambodia is kind of in Myanmar or Burma.
And then you're thinking
So
about
pretty mu-
Columbus. You know, he's sailing around the world to get to the backside of India, and he lands in the wrong place, and he just assumes that those people are Indians.
He got somebody's backside, that's for sure.
Gente and Dios, the people in God.
Anyway, this beer is it's okay.
Very mid.
Yeah,
It's
I'm,
all right.
I'm there.
I'm not disliking it,
I don't.
but it's
Yeah,
not knocking
I'd
my
drink
socks
it
off.
again if someone gave it to
Yeah.
me, but I wouldn't buy it. It's
Yes. Well, you didn't buy it, so.
That's right. Thank you, Nick, for buying. That's kind of like how I felt when like Dave bought me that Advent pack. It's like, well, I'm glad I didn't buy these.
Oh no, this is. I bought this for the experiment.
For entertainment. See, you buy it for entertainment value.
Mm-hmm.
So did you know about the Himalayan? Because you also bought Himalayan Blue, which I'm assuming is from the same brewer.
I don't know if that's
It
to
is.
be the case or not. Is it? Oh, okay.
So did you know these beers, or you bought them purely based
No,
on
I
the
just
packaging?
bought them purely based on the fact that I'm like, oh wow, these are like beers that I haven't seen before, and they were all from kind of this different region. That's, I mean, not that I'm a regular in like H Mart or Uwajimaya, but it's usually the focus on both of those stores is East Asian stuff. So the fact that stuff from like regions near India kind of popped up, I mean, that's the only reason I bought it. And then it's just, I bought some for myself, and then I was thinking of a certain person who drinks a beer in his garage and puts it on YouTube.
Not going to be able to do that now.
Yeah, well,
you could save half of it. Just stop drinking it right now and
too
save
late
the rest.
now.
Yeah,
Too
put a
late.
cork in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be great tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just put a plastic film over the glass right now.
No, because I have to pop it, and it's not gonna work.
There's like for wine, there's like corks that are like you can depressurize or like pressurize the bottle.
Listen, guys, I don't really need to drink this one again. Actually, as I started to drink more of it in if it was a small bottle, I would have been fine. The flavor is starting to grow increasingly not
obnoxious.
Not obnoxious, but I'm not a super fan of it. It does stay pretty bubbly.
So the super premium and premium is just based on the alcohol content. So
I think so.
Would 5% just be premium then, or something like that?
I did not pay that close of attention to all the bottles that I picked up. It was just So, I mean, was one of the bottles like a less premium version of this?
Oh, I left the brewery page.
Well, I accidentally grabbed the Himalayan Blue, and then you guys started saying Snowman, and then I was like, this doesn't say Snowman on it. So then I went and checked the fridge, and I saw I picked the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like I said, it was just they were there, I grabbed them, and that's about all the thought that I put into it. And then Ian said I should instead of just giving it to him, I should share it amongst the rest of you.
No, I did not say that. I said you and I could do it. And then you put it out to the rest of the group. No, someone wanted, I don't know, someone else either said, oh, beers, or I just said like, hey.
Maybe not.
I don't think it was me.
You know, you're right.
I don't think it was me.
No.
I didn't want to make you spend more money.
No, I mean, you're right, and you didn't, and it was my idea to get it for everybody, but I mean, it was you. I guess maybe you just put the idea in my head, like, Jared. I mean, the rest of the guys would probably appreciate this, and I figured Dave would, but
he didn't.
And I don't know if he ever ventured over to H Mart or not.
Are these priced reasonably, Nick? I mean, like reasonably, I should say, are they priced out average, like for the size of the beer and the alcohol content and the type of the beer?
I know Total Wine's price was like $4.50 for a bottle.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh well, yeah. Total Wine has a very good price on it.
Well, it's not on sale. They don't have it anymore. They don't have it anymore.
Oh,
it's out of stock. When they had it in sale,
I want to say of the bottles that I got, I mean, they were probably priced between $6 and $7 a piece.
Yeah,
but compared to other beers, like just other beers you would find at a grocery store with this size and alcohol content, is that pretty average in terms of
I think so.
price?
I mean, you're like a tall boy nowadays. Like if it's not on sale, that's like $4 a can. Like fucking Sapporo is like, just for one of those tall boys is like $5, I think, sometimes, depending on if you're at Safeway.
But I mean, this is also a different style of beer, because I mean, it's not just like a regular import lager. It's actually.
But if we were just comparing it, like if it was just a basic like Budweiser 24 ounce or whatever, I don't know.
Maybe we should compare it to like, maybe I don't know if they make them, but if Hoegaarden makes like something maybe a similar size, or maybe Polliner, or.
Well, I mean, it's probably reasonable. I mean, if you look at like when we did that Chimay, that beer was like, how expensive was that? And that was like a little bottle.
Yeah, it was probably a little bit more expensive.
And that's more widely distributed.
Yeah. And I think I hit a point to where I'm actually tired of this beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big bottle is a little too much.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I just caught a flavor that I haven't been tasting before, and it's just kind of like this tart, sour, and.
I think I also as I'm going through it, I'm really starting to like peel away the layers, and I can taste the alcohol now. Whereas early on, I wasn't
there yet.
I can really start tasting like, oh, there's the alcohol. I can really taste it now.
Yeah, it is really unusual. Like most beers are pretty consistent all the way through, but yeah, this like every drink has been a little different on my tongue, going down. Different flavors I kind of picking up. So I don't know. That's really unusual. Not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I've been if the flavors I've been enjoying it. It's been wet and going down my throat.
We were John, we were talking about the buttery thing. Here's where that comes from. And because New Year's was so close, we had champagne, and if you smell it, it's like a dry champagne, but not as crisp, or it's like flat champagne. It's
like a stale,
kind of stale champagne. So it's got like that kind of buttery champagne thing going on, but it's like not good.
Not good champagne, like an Andre or a Wycliffe or Cook's.
But then if you look at like the bubbles keep, I don't know, in my glass they just keep happening. I don't know, it's interesting. It's been pretty consistent with the bubbles. I'll get through it. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from it. It's like if like champagne beer or something.
You mean a Miller's?
No, that's the champagne of beers. That's a metaphor.
High Life is the champagne of beers, by the way.
That's a metaphor. That's
High Life different from Miller's?
Well, Miller
High Life. Miller High Life. Okay. But there is just Miller
when you say Miller,
premium
you could
beer.
Just do Miller or Miller Lite.
MGD.
It's Miller time.
Mad gangsta drink. As somebody once said.
Anyway. Really could use one of those to wash out this.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I used to drink High Life all the fucking time, and I don't touch it anymore.
Yeah, I used to go through a lot of those bottles. Even the tall boys.
Like you just purposely don't pick it up, or you just don't.
I think I grew out of it. My taste grew out of that flavor of that beer. Like I don't really like it as much as I used to.
Oh, interesting.
Like I never really got back in the day when I was like hardcore into that beer. I never got everyone's like it's like burnt corn. Never got that. Never understood it. And then, probably had something to do with doing this beer thing where I started drinking all these fucking beers all the time.
A lot of different varieties, yeah.
That
it wasn't post-pregnancy?
Yeah, no. Yeah, when I had to I miscarried my child because of alcohol, whatever. I was just like, oh, it's all that high life.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, no, I just like when I started really like comparing it to other beers and how many cheap beers tasted better than it. I kind of like, which is funny because I like Miller Lite a lot. I think Miller Lite is superior to High Life. Anyway. This is a rough beer at the end, bro.
I mean, you guys are like burning through it.
Well, we're drinkers. I know you, Mr. Lightweight here, doesn't.
half.
I mean, you're past your bedtime. Your mom.
I'm usually the slowest drinker, but
your mom has to
finished
tuck
mine.
you in after this. I mean, John's in a different. He lives in a different world. You know. I'm even surprised he's here. You know.
It's past his bedtime,
I
guys.
mean, like, yeah, I was down for it.
This is kind of. I mean,
does that mean Brent's gonna be like, Ian? I'll be right back. I gotta go tuck John in.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
No, it's your mom from. No, that's your stepmom upstairs. Shh. Come on, don't be disrespectful. It's gonna be rough at the wedding when I see your mom. It's like, oh man, it's been so long.
That's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be like,
say hi to.
You know what's gonna be funny though about that? It's like when I told my mom that I was inviting my actual dad to the wedding. She was not exactly happy about that because it was in her backyard. And it's like, well, you know.
Oh,
tough.
Yeah. When was the last time they saw each other?
Probably when she got pissed off at him and left. Like, probably when, I mean, you know, the crazy thing is her best friend is the person he cheated on with, and they stayed friends forever. Anyway, hey, podcast listeners, that's some cool knowledge that you needed to know. Not gonna edit it out because I hate my mom.
We're drinking a beer and airing our dirty laundry.
That's some dirty laundry there.
God, you're right, Jared. You breathe differently, and it comes across your mouth, and it's like fucking weird.
Yeah, it didn't have the same. It had like, I don't know, like 6 layers or something like that, like different flavors in my mouth. Like,
what about you, John? You're drinking in the bottle. Maybe that was the wiser choice. I don't know. Do you feel like it has changed at all?
So far, it's been consistent, but I know as for you guys, you're pretty much at the tail end, so I haven't quite got there yet. It's been, I mean, the top when I first started drinking it, it was more fresh, and now that I've gotten a little over halfway, it tastes more just like a regular beer flavor, because I was picking up more of that buttery flavor we were talking about, Ian.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And but now it tastes more of like and it's malty as well, at least to me.
It is, yeah.
Little bit, yeah.
Little bit. And you'll start, as that washes away, you'll start tasting the alcohol more, in my opinion. But my old friend here is gonna rinse out my mouth.
Yeah, I need a backup. Because the mouth feels aren't super good. Like it's on my tongue. It just kind of feels dry.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I hoped for the best, and
no, it's not a bad beer.
It's not a bad beer. I don't know.
It's just too much of that beer.
Yeah, but see, that's also a measure of a beer sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because to me, for me,
it was good.
For me, a beer is like a beer that you could just keep drinking. Like a great beer is a beer that's like, oh, this is a great beer. I'll have another. I want another. You know, like something that's like, oh, some one and done, and then you guys give it a thumbs up. It's like, that's not good. That's in my opinion, that's not great. Something that's awesome or great, you want to keep having it. You know, so I don't know if I want.
It'd be interesting to figure out the marketing.
Yeah. Oh, for it?
Were they? Is this supposed to be like a mid-tier or like a low-tier beer? Like, or it's like what you were talking about when it comes to like, what was that Bud Light?
Platinum.
Bud Light Platinum. Thank you. Where Ian, you said it was like you want to get fucked up on a budget. Like, is it something like that, where you can get fucked up on a budget?
Here's the thing about that. I don't think many countries outside of the U.S. maybe Maybe England. Well, even England labels it differently. The whole light beer thing, that's a diet thing constructed by the United States of America. And so in other countries, it's just like it's by alcohol content. So like I know in England they have like day beers that are low, like 3%, 2-3% beer, like alcohol content, like Dave talks about. There's like they're really low day beers that you can just get, and it's like really low.
I like that term.
And then it goes, and then you have regular whatever the beer is, and then you have strong beers, and then premium. There is something different because Nick, we did the 2 Sapporos.
Yeah.
One was regular Sapporo and then Sapporo Premium? Was that what it was called?
Well, I thought we did all 3 of them. I thought we did their
black one, but that was different. I mean, but that's still a base beer, though.
So
I thought they all had the same alcohol content.
We did the Reserve, which.
Oh, that's what it was. So it wasn't. It was. I think Sapporo is just, and then the Reserve was like a special edition. Okay, never mind.
It was like special, but it was just like a regular beer.
Right. Not as good either.
I mean, really, yeah. It's like it was Sapporo's attempt at making like a regular beer, while neglecting the fact that kind of what makes Sapporo special is the fact that I think they brew. Well, shoot, I already forgot. But it was just whatever makes Sapporo. The Reserve Ale was it was a step down considerably from what regular Sapporo is.
So it's just this actor who decided to create a brewery, and they have like a shit ton of different beers. Like if you go to yokesomebreweries.com, you can see all the different beers. I mean, they make a shit ton of different beers.
Well, hey, I applaud the innovation. And
Dansberg Blue, premium lager beer. Dansberg 16,000, hit super strong. I don't know. I think they're just Dansberg Strong, Himalayan Blue, which is the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Himalayan Blue is probably the normal version of Himalayans. It's probably the lighter, the less alcohol version of Himalayan Snowman.
This bottle just makes me think that they have their own like Bigfoot or Yeti, whatever stories.
They have He-Man Ultra Gold, they have He-Man 9000, and then they have He-Man 9000 Gold.
Bro, they got a page on their website for benefits. Top 10 reasons beer is good for your health. Stress-free, heart-friendly, multivitamin, young brain, anti-insomnia.
It comes in cans. Tall boys.
Oh man, it helps you go to sleep.
They make I don't know
insomnia.
Yoke some breweries. Oh, is there a? I didn't really Google.
Comes in cans. Maybe at the film festival. Oh, I only got that one.
That's funny.
It's chock full of fiber.
Okay,
that's on their website.
Yoke some breweries does have a Wikipedia. Is a brewery based in Sikkim, India. Sikkim? I don't know, India. The brewery sells 3 million cases of beer every year and is the 3rd largest beer brand in India. The brewery is managed by famous Hindi film actor Danny Denzug. This is his alias, Danny Denzagampa, and his family. The company also owns a brewery in Odisha.
I thought you were going to say Danny Denzel Washington.
He owns 2 companies. His company owns so he's a pretty big.
He's a big deal.
They make the Oakson Brewery produces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They produce 11 beers. Himalayan Snowman is no longer made. Himalayan Blue is. That's why you can't find it at.
Oh.
So I don't know how you. Maybe we have an old version.
So maybe,
what is the date on it? Is there a date on it? Or this is old, and then they made a new beer. I don't know.
So
on my it says best before, and it just has 07.
That's what mine has.
07?
Huh. Interesting.
That's scary. That's scary. No, that's not good. That can't be because that beer was introduced in 2018.
Okay.
So the oldest it could be is 2018.
It's probably more of a batch number.
Probably.
Than
probably.
But that said, it's.
All right, well. So something that Nick and I have started doing on these episodes, and you guys are new to this because instead of Nick picking a game, we all quickly just pick a game. So Jared, go. Himalayan Snowman. Tastes like shit. Or it gets worse.
Karnov.
Okay.
For the NES.
Nick?
Yeah.
DuckTales.
What?
Because there's a
There's
a Himalayan level.
All right, I got you. Sure, whatever. Okay, that works. John?
Bless me bagpipes.
Far Cry 4.
Okay. Wasn't the Tomb Raider in the Himalayas? The which one?
Tomb Raider 2.
2. Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
That's in the Himalayas. There, so I'm gonna go that route too.
Somewhere.
She's a snow woman though, and I bet that beer would have tasted a lot better.
Huh.
Jeez,
Anyway.
Nobody's bitch.
Snowbody's bitch. All right.
Funny.
What are our thumbs on this one? I'm going here.
I'll go sideways.
I was gonna
it
go right
was
here.
thoroughly okay.
I don't think I'd drink it again, even if someone had it.
Yeah. So
it's getting a
one
one.
out of
One out of 4 chubs, baby.
Yeah.
I didn't have a tough time drinking it. It's just some of the flavors kind of caught me off guard a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't dread drinking all of it. I just got kind of bored after a while.
Yes, that's a good way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got kind of. I was starting to kind of.
Yeah, but it's not a bad beer. It's just,
I feel like we've had another India
smaller
beer.
sessions.
I feel like Dave bought us an India beer or something way back in the day.
Oh, you mean the colonizer brought back a
Yeah.
Indian beer?
The colonizer.
Yeah. Funny.
Well, they gave us curry, so I thought I'd try one of their beers. Jesus. You know what?
Yeah.
I can't put those words into Dave's mouth, and I don't think Dave wants us talking about him. So, there you go. Yeah. Thank you for watching the Couch Co-op. What we have another one of their beers. So all the next Couch Co-op episodes have been funded by Nick, the Lord Beerstro himself. So,
Thank you, Nick.
There's going to be probably like 3 episodes that are going to be part of the freebie series.
Maybe 6. We could do Heineken Silver and Corona Light too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why the freebie series versus the I see you. The Patreon
towards the Indian Peninsula.
This is like 20 beers.
Actually, is India really a peninsula? I don't know. Anyway,
it's kind of a peninsula.
When does the Waldo come out? From
maybe in a couple months.
Are you just trying to say where's Waldo?
The Waldo challenge.
Yeah, where's Waldo?
Yeah, we can do the Waldo challenge.
Have we done Waldo on the couch? No. We just did that one episode that never is going to air.
Nick just did the beer battle stuff.
Right, you just did the beer battle. We never did it on the couch. Oh boy, that's fun.
I haven't had a Waldo.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't realize it was a triple IPA. Is that what it is? Or
yes.
I think I'll probably buy a
triple...
4-pack of it this year.
Mm-hmm.
Is there such a thing as a quadruple IPA? Have they gone that far yet, or is that not possible?
Boneyard has one.
I remember Nick talking about that on a podcast I listened to recently.
All right, we got to wrap this up. Blah, 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 blah. I got to go to the bathroom. We can talk about this later. If you guys want to stick around for the Lord Beerstro beer mix battle, we can talk about this shit while he mixes beers. But we got a bunch of beers coming. The Couch Co-op is back. The crew is going to change.
Coming at you.
But we're coming back at you. The podcast is back. So we hope you enjoy it. Beers from around the world and our opinions on those beers. I don't know. I have nothing for this.
Matter.
We have
Freshness and opinions
there's never
matter.
been an open or a close to this weird podcast. It just
cheers for beers.
Cheers for what is it? Drink beer responsibly.
Beer responsible.
Oh
beer.
Shit.
Yeah, beer excellent with each other.
Yeah.